Hey guys, it's Tim with Tim's Thrifted Treasures, and I'm doing a follow-up video on my progress of my $25 gift card challenge, which I'm gonna go from one birthday to the next and see what I can turn that $25 into by buying and reselling and using the profits and buying more items. So we started out with 4 items with the initial $25 gift card, and now we're currently up to 27 items. So that $25 gift card what we started out with potentially could bring, if everything's sold without any offers and without my fees, potentially would bring $1,033. So that's pretty cool that we're 55 days into it only, and we got 310 more days left. So recently, I sold 3 items from this challenge. A pair of Skechers that brought in $35.50 in profits, and then another pair of Skechers that brought in $24.27 in profits, and then a pair of Dr. Comfort shoes that brought in $27.18, which brought us to a total of $86.95 to go shopping with. So I went out and I bought some items, and they're all currently listed. I'm going to show them to you here in a few seconds. But yeah, it's getting to the point where like $86.95. It's possible to go spend that all on one trip to Goodwill, but sometimes there's just not a lot of items. So I felt kind of pressured this time to get 10 items, and I managed to do it. But I think in the future here, I'm going to try to shop for the quality items that bring the better money, which, don't get me wrong, these all are pretty good quality items, and it worked out this time. But I could see in the future maybe where it might be hard to spend that whole money. So what I'll do is I'll be very selective and pick out the items that I truly think that are going to sell good and at a faster pace. So yeah, so far out of this challenge in the last 55 days, I've sold 11 items. That's amongst my other items. I think I'm down to about 278 items listed on my eBay store, Tim's Thrifted Treasures. So this has been kind of good for me because it's cutting down my trips to Goodwill. My wife don't appreciate me going there too often. So if I can limit myself to maybe once a week or something, and I don't know, it's just kind of cool. I appreciate one of my viewers left me a comment. They're from the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, so thank you. And they kind of like the idea of this $25 gift card challenge. So yeah, they're up by I think they're up by Marquette, and I was going through there to go to Wisconsin with my friend, and we stopped at a bunch of Goodwills on our way through there, and that's the one Goodwill that I didn't hit up because we were kind of anxious to get back home. As on the way home, and it was kind of, I don't know how far north. It couldn't have been too far, but we were determined to get home. But yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that trip over to Wisconsin, I'm gonna throw a picture up here. For those of you that don't know, I had a double lung transplant a little over 18 months ago, and so that was a pretty fun trip. There was one wildlife game preserve, and they had a fire lookout tower from many years ago. I guess women used to go up there and look out for wildfires. They could see them at a long distance, and then they can let the other people know so that they can get on them and get them put out before they get out of control. So I was pretty happy that I was able to climb that fire outlook tower. It was kind of challenging. It was the ladders were kind of the steps were kind of vertical. It was more challenging coming down than going up, but for somebody that was on 6 to 8 liters of oxygen, and it was a struggle to tie my shoes, to that being one of my achievements amongst many, many more. So just want to share that with you guys. So I'm going to go on and show you what I found this last little shopping spree. So this is kind of a simple little deal. But John Deere is really popular. But I kind of like this checker plated aluminum look on there, kind of a toolbox look. So I got that John Deere hat, and yeah, just that's not gonna make me a bunch of money, but it's kind of fun to. I've said it before. It's just fun to sell certain things. Um, so as I said before, though, all this stuff is currently listed. So if you see something you want to check it out, This is I actually sold a Vera Bradley bag like 4 sales ago. So I don't know. I run into Vera Bradley quite a bit, but this will be my second item that I've carried for there. But this is a Bible case. Carry around your Bible in. So it's pretty nice. It's got some 3 different bookmarkers in there and a couple little pockets on the side. And I found this here. This will be a good time of year to be selling this. It's kind of, I'm not sure if it's like a resin or like a ceramic type deal, but it's made in Hawaii. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. It's got a sticker on here, the Christmas store. It's in Alaska, but it's House of Hatton by Susan M. Smith, 1996. That's the year that I got married. Oh, let's see. Here's these are really cool. My friend Wanda, she educated me on these here. Uh, UFOs. I had to look up how to pronounce these crazy names. It's OOFOS. So UFOs. It's the pronunciation is what I've learned on the internet. So these are. I've heard that they feel like you're walking on air. So these are women's size 8. And I've sold a few pairs of these. The ones I've sold before were like black, so this is kind of a little more eye-catching. Then I got this pair of Rocket Dog shoes, and these are, looks like a women's size 8.5. And then these Skechers. I've said it before. These are my guaranteed sellers all the time. These are a women's size 7. Actually, the front 3/4 of them are like a suede leather. I've never seen those before like that. But they're Skechers slip-ins. They got a model number on the name called Trail. And these are a pair of New Balance. Let me see what size these are. These are a women's size 9. I've had some of the fresh foam New Balance. They sell pretty good. That's what these are here. I mean, there's another name that there's with them, but I'm afraid to pronounce it. Oh, and then this was like, I think I kind of hit a home run with this one here. I'm pretty excited about it. So these are a pair of Jordans. These things, I have them listed as new without the box. These are a size 5.5 in youth, boy size. But these things are just, I looked out on these. And then I have this last, let's see, I think this is the last thing here. Oh no, it's the second to last. But when I was growing up, my mom had one of these. I can't remember if my cousin bought this for her or for my dad. But it's a fiber optic flower music box. So you can wind up the music box there and plug it in. And then there's the little twist on and off switch here. But yeah, the tips of the petals and the part of the flower in the center there, they light up with little lights. And yeah, so I was pretty excited about that. It kind of brings back memories of my childhood and my mom. And then this one here is another, I think this is another good find here, and it's a good time to have this listed. It's Land's End women's extra large puffer. It's down-filled. It's like a three-quarter inch coat. It measures about 36 inches from the shoulder, top of the shoulder to the bottom of the coat. So kind of like a trench coat or something. But these things, I had a Columbia brand before that was down-filled, and that was like my favorite jacket. And then I was doing an oil change on the car. I should have known better not to be having that on, and I think my oil filter dropped down in my oil pan and it splattered oil all over me. So, but I got a few years of. I still wear it as to keep me warm out hunting or fishing or working on cars. But anyways, so yeah, that's what I got for you this time, and appreciate you guys checking out my video. And I made a playlist of. I finally figured out how to make a playlist of all these, so I'm trying to keep it so you can watch from the start to finish. So, all right, have a good day.